Well, I got to ask you, did you ever think you would see back-to-back in the same week again in the big 2026 event or night in America? I don't think you did. I didn't think you had that on your bingo card at all. But here we are on this, now, first week of April, Good Friday, for more ARCA racing in iRacing. I'm John Ramos, the voice of NR, saying hello and welcome. I'm going to be giving you all the lap-to-lap coverage here at Lanier into USA. We're going to stick with the grassroots side because I have a lot of grassroots racing coming up, and that's where it really just kind of helps and forms as we get prepared for my season, which has been well underway since really late January, early February. So whenever we get an opportunity to stream, we get very excited, we get very happy, and with the ARCA car, you don't have to just use the ARCA template. A lot of drivers love using those throwbacks from about 2014, 2015, and a lot of big things left to uncover. So excited for what we got going and so much more. We're going to bring it to our studios here in Nashville, Tennessee, just to say hello and welcome to everyone that is hanging out with us. We know we do have cars on track. They got about 5 more minutes left of practice. So with that being said, we want to say hello and just chat it up. Like the shirts, love everything that's going on. Yes, you got a new wardrobe with Coup Fandy. Been doing a lot of things with them over on Amazon. You can watch those Amazon shows live on the Coup Fandy page. Great t-shirts, great dress wear, great dress shirts, great just everything when it comes down to even the small details, right? Like this knitted shirt, like stuff like that they have. So enjoyable to go ahead and wear, so enjoyable to go ahead and stream with them. And it's really cool because I went from one sports coat / blazer in November to now 14, and really it's been about 14 since February, so it is pretty cool. And with the summer months coming up, just being able to get some of these shirts that look phenomenal. I can't wait to just go out in Nashville with them and so much more. Want to say hello to everyone in the live chat below. I know some of you guys are coming in not expecting a stream at this hour, and that's what's kind of new with NR Night in America. For the ones that don't know, the Amazon streams have become a priority. The other streams, the media that I do with ASA and CRA, that's a priority. What I do as my day job has become a priority. So when we can stream, we're going to stream, like as you see today. And you kind of don't know until 6 o'clock Central, 7 o'clock Eastern, maybe 5 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock Eastern. And that's just because there's so much I have to do when it comes down to just interviews with drivers, interviews with different teams, social media aspects as well, editing, processing, and just using a microphone for whatever I have to do in that certain time and moment. But I'm glad you guys are here. We got about 3 minutes left, and you know what? We're just going to go ahead and actually advance. We're going to advance the session and get ready to go racing, mainly because we got a lot to go ahead and do. Glad you all are here, and let's go ahead and get into racing back in Georgia here from Lanier. Good times and sunshine do away, and we're so glad to have you guys hanging out with us as we get ready to go once again grassroots racing on this Friday evening. We know we usually do Tuesday streams. That now changing for the most part to whenever we can do NR Night in America. That's really what it comes down to. Different paint schemes, different drivers. Cooper Phillips, first one on the dish. Gavin Austin, no time out of him just yet. Riker Byram. This is a 100-lap feature. We're going to go grassroots racing after this as well. We're going to head to USA International Speedway, mostly grassroots form of racing here on this Friday evening. Josh Kenyon, Bryce Fish, Cody Meadows, Jacob Malone. Malone in the Tyler Reddick 45, which looks phenomenal actually on the door in this ARCA Menard Series stock car. Great to see cars rolling around. Great to see the live chat at it. What have I been doing outside of racing? Playing a coaster. Once again, a lot of men's clothing. I love doing the men's clothing, I'm telling you. It has actually created a new hobby. So the men's clothing actually started a little bit earlier with me falling in love with retro NASCAR shirts to then me falling in love with just men's clothing in general. Absolutely phenomenal. Josh Kenyon in the Cacti Chevrolet. Hanging out with us. Oh, slip the rear. 30 drivers in the session. We capped it at 30, so 30 will take the green flag. We'll have the USA where we'll do the same. 30 can enter, 30 can race. So the first 30 to go ahead and join will be the first 30 that can roll. Moss Stellar, when racing at Concord with us a couple days ago. Able to hang out, rock and roll. Sputtermouth, how are you? Lot of cool things. Riker Byram, but Whataburger Ford, Sean Rowe, QuickTime in his Toyota. Moss Stellar will go fourth. They could improve, and he won't. Yes, he will. Moss Stellar to second. Zachary Trull to fifth. Cody Workman to sixth. Frank DeAngelis back in the 14th position. Gavin Austin in 16th. Cody Meadows in 24th. Let's go ahead and see if we can talk to some drivers. And that's the thing about Inter Night in America. It's chill, it's sit back, relax, have some fun. I haven't heard of Trull talk in a while. Zach Trull, John Ramos, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
How have things been with you?
I'm sorry, repeat.
How have things been with you?
Oh, not too bad, man. You know, just living the dream. Happy to be back running NR again. Everything's pretty good, man. Also, too, baseball season. You know, lots to look forward to.
True. Excited for what's coming up in April, May, June? Anything fun to look forward to?
I know for sure the Coach 600. Definitely going to that. So looking forward to that.
Oh my gosh, you're going to the 600 too?
Yes, I am.
See, I haven't bought the tickets yet, but I am planning on going. I'm hoping I can. I should be able to.
Yeah, man, definitely do it. I haven't got my tickets yet either. We got the Airbnb ready to go, Mrs. Tyler and Braden, so got that, and yeah, just get some tickets, and should be good. Gonna drive down, hopefully stay a few days, go to all the races, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's another track I've really wanted to check off my bucket list. I just did Darlington, so now I get Charlotte. I'm really excited about it.
You know, I'm going to be honest. I am looking forward to that lap 200 walk. Like, it's just going to be absolutely fantastic when lap 200 comes and we go, all right, we got another 2.5 hours of this. We're going to walk the entire track. Well, at least I do plan on having the lap 200 walk. Have you been to Charlotte Motor Speedway before?
I have, yes, but I had to be like 6 years old maybe, because my great-grandmother lived in Charlotte, right by the airport, actually.
Oh.
And I remember as a kid, my mom and dad drove me down, or we all drove down, went to visit my great-grandmother, and my grandfather was there. And I remember we went to, I think, a Hendrick shop, and went to Charlotte Motor Speedway. We did get to go inside and look at that, and the Hall of Fame wasn't even around yet, so that should tell you how long ago that was. We might have did the museum in Mooresville, and then I remember we were trying to go to RCR, and because there was only an hour left, they turned us away. So
oh man,
yeah. And I vaguely remember that being a little kid. But yeah, yep, I absolutely have been to Charlotte, but never for a race. So very excited.
Grassroots Racing, new paint scheme for you, the sim racing design and the tin can machine. How did this all come together?
So Tyler, I think, initially painted a bunch of these tin can schemes for AI racing, I think, but then he ended up sending me the file. I'm like, I kind of like this, so we're going to run with it.
All right. Well, going to be fun to see. Did you get to catch the ARCA East race at all at Hickory?
I didn't, no. I heard it was pretty good, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. I've had a really busy, this past week or two, it's just been really busy work-wise, things picking back up, so getting a little harder to watch races, but hoping to catch some more ARCA East action this year.
Yeah, they got Rockingham tomorrow. Are you going to watch the Nashville race?
Yeah, I plan to.
You should watch the Nashville race.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, if I'm home, I absolutely will. Sometimes I don't know when exactly I'm going to work my one job. That's the one thing that's, can be tough. But if I get the chance to tune in, I absolutely will.
Heck yeah. Well, we're going to get ready to go. We're going to warm the tires up a little bit just so we can kind of get things rocking and rolling. Zach Troll, good luck. And we're going to go ahead and drag him back. It is now loud and proud here on this Friday evening. Short track racing in America, that's the heartbeat of everything when it comes down to the stock car action. We won't get the one to go this time by. We'll get it next time for a 100-lap feature featuring Sean Rowe, Daniel Mosteller, Jacob Malone, Bianco, and so many others. Toyotas are going to be lined up on the front row. They'll get the one to go next time by. Let's say those magical words. Godspeed, drivers. You are go for throttle up. Grassroots action, always a treat. Fans will elect to stand. As we went grassroots racing from Concord, it was a lot of fun. A lot of those viewers that tuned in didn't really get to see what they wanted, mainly because the lights didn't turn on. Today, we can confirm there are lights at Lanier. We do plan on having them be illuminated. Pace car makes a hard left onto pit road. A 100-lap feature with the Arkham and Art Series at Lanier. Let's light the fuse in Georgia. First challenge into 1 and 2. Josh Kenyon around. Had a couple others collected with them. We stay green. Mosteller will lead lap 1. And it's a fight for the bottom side of the racetrack. Sean Rowe is peaking for an opportunity. Not able to capitalize. To allow that of Maximilian Bianco to go to the outside end. The long way around will prevail, and a Chevrolet now runs catbird with a bunch of Toyota swarming. Malone on the outside. That's to the right wing of Sean Rowe. Cody Workman, the one in pursuit, running in the 5th position. And they'll all be chasing Daniel Mosteller just a handful of laps in. Grassroots racing, if you're just coming on in, we say hello and welcome. We love the grassroots side, from the in-person that you can watch on Flow Racing, Racing America, and or Track TV, to what you'll get on the NASCAR channel, what you'll see when the Truck Series goes to Lucas Oil, Indianapolis Raceway Park, and so much more. It's hard to mandate 30 drivers when they rip around in a hosted lobby, which is why when you see certain incidents on track, we don't throw the caution. Because of that, we have relaxed yellows on for every grassroots race tonight. We want to keep this race going. Go, 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 until something seems to be very race impacting. Lanier, a track that I guess you could say is now defunct. They really use the infield for what? Rally car, maybe some go-kart racing. But one of the coolest looking grassroots racetrack on a field. It has that country-esque fare. You can sit in the back straightaway, put some tents up, like there's a Pop Warner game going on Saturday. You see all the families have their tents, their tailgates, and then you have the front stretch grandstands. Imagine if Arca East was able to go there. It would be great to see if that track would one day get revitalized. Cody Workman, he rides 5th. Sean Rowe rides in 4th. Jacob Malone an 8.6 and 8.5 back to Daniel Mosteller. And next time by will already be 90 laps to go. 100-lap feature. If it goes by super quick, we will have a race 2, maybe a race 3. We know we had a USA International after this. And maybe we just continue the grassroots swing throughout the evening hours, depending on how fun it is for all you viewers. Cody Workman in the 5th position. There he is. Behind Maximilian Bianco. He elects to go the long way around. Top of the key of 1 and 2. Swing of momentum. As Bianco has held his nose glued to the back end of the Toyota Camry in front of him, now makes the dash to the bottom. Inside, Sean Rowe. Rowe in lane 2 gives way with the launch-off exit and was able to defend for the 3rd place position. There's Josh Kenyon in the Cacti Chevrolet, went around on lap 1 after a pushing and shoving situation. Left side of your screen, you see 28 drivers taking the green flag of the 30 that elected to. We had a full session 2, we're not able to make it to the grid. After that, we are running with, I believe, 19 drivers left on the lead lap. Quick racing action from Lanier. Next one up, the Wendy's Chevrolet with Flow Racing on the rear. That's Gavin Austin. On the rear it says, get off my... And I'm going to park myself for making sure I don't say that three-letter word. Mosteller to the inside. And can he complete the pass? Yes, he will. So lap traffic. Playing unfavorable conditions for the leaders, while everyone else just wants to stay somewhat head above water and hoping for a caution. Cody Meadows will be the next one to go a lap down. You see him middle of your screen in the unsponsor number 25. Mosteller found a workaway. In, out. Next one in view. The big machine. Now far left of your screen, David Johnson, his Mustang. Sean Rowe, he's in third, still getting pressure from Maximilian Bianco, who has had a heck of a last couple of races with NR Night in America. Ray DeAngelis has found his way back to seventh. There he resides with William Johnson in the sixth position. Paints the line on the bottom side of the racetrack. You look for DeAngelis. Sean Rowe is stuck dead middle of the lunchroom. Unfavorable conditions ahead, others behind that would love to skip the line. Malone a second and a half back to Daniel Mosteller. Bumped by the 7. Bianco underneath. And the fight for third is on. Still fighting for the third position. Here comes Cody Workman. Now make it 3 drivers fighting and fending off the position they have at hand while trying to leapfrog the next. 2 Chevys, a Toyota. Maximilian, the blue and white Chevrolet. Meadows parked it off turn number 2. And here comes Cody Workman, far side of the racetrack. Workman up the 4th. And Sean Rowe will hold on to 3rd. Jacob Malone, a second and a half back, all chasing Daniel Mosteller. And I wouldn't say it's far gone yet. Don't think Bianco really got damage. Left side of your screen, you'll now be able to see the top 20. 15 drivers remaining on the lead lap. Maximilian Bianco, once again, the blue and white Chevrolet with the Lowe's branding covering most of the race car. Cody Workman, that gray machine ahead of him, the Ancient World Gaming Chevrolet ahead of him, the Davidson orange and black machine. That is the Toyota Sean Rowe. And Jacob Malone, who has all General Tires pointed in the forward direction, would love to hunt down and chase down Daniel Mosteller, but doesn't seem to be the case. Clear skies ahead for Malone. Lap traffic ahead for Mosteller. Mose will peek to the bottom side. And not even make the move on the machine in front of him. Who would that be? How about Van Leer? And a pack of others as well. Riding in with Mose. Traffic jam on I-75 exiting Atlanta. That's what this looks like. You're watching racing from Lanier. So Van Leer will go to the outside. Mosteller trying to fend his nose in. Ahead of him, the Winchester, Whataburger Ford Mustang, Riker Byram. Battle of the Beach winner. I don't think Van Leer is done yet. Beautiful looking Sunoco Ford. The yellow and blue with a pinch of red in between. Whoa. Ramos sliding near the race leader. That went Van Leer, and Malone was able to actually make up ground from the mistake, forcing Mostel to check up. Now the issue with Malone, he has to deal with the lap traffic. Running lap 37 to 100. We got one car to the outside wall, Frank DeAngelis. And too many incidents, that's going to bring out the caution. Van Leer goes for a spin as well. We will have more races tonight for the ones that did miss. I'd say now is a good time to find out exactly what happened with Frank DeAngelis. Oh, Cody Meadows. Two cars sliding in front of race leaders, lap leaders. Enough to bring the yellow out. Let's ask him. And kind of see what happened with DeAngelis and company. DeAngelis, John Ramos, what happened? I don't think we're able to get a word in with him. Let's hear it again. Frank DeAngelis.
I said the sky is blue.
The sky is blue. Right
Yes,
now it is
the sky
9:22, where you are located in the southern Bronx. That's where the sky is not blue right now.
The eye sky. The eye sky.
The eye sky is blue. Thank you so much for your eye moment with your iRac off of I-2. What happened?
Sky's blue.
The sky is blue.
Just look at the replay, you'll see sky's blue.
And Frank DeAngelis focused on the eye sky and his sky. Do you see any stars in your sky?
No. I didn't see an apology either.
Oh, we're supposed to restart? We're not ready for a restart. Throw the caution out again. No, I'm talking to Frank. No, I'm not ready yet. No, you're not rushing me. You're not rushing me. Everyone back her up. Come on. Come on. No.
Delay it again. Delay it again.
Yeah, we're delaying it again. We're not done yet. I wasn't done with my eye sky, eye blue call. Come on. And you know what? Now that the cars have stopped, we can hear you. How's your day?
I was actually starting to get the hang of it. I was hard saving my tires. And then the sky was blue.
All right. Oh, very interesting. Do you like the grassroots racing with the Arkham and Art series?
Oh yeah, these cars in this game should not be at mile and a halves. It should be short tracks.
That's what I'm saying. It's really, probably right now it's my favorite thing that's on the sim. Hands down. It's actually fun to call. That's why I want to go to USA after. I don't know what other grassroots track we could go to after. I mean, in theory, right, we could hit Kern County and Asheville. I know a bunch of people have it. We haven't done Kern in a while.
You would say Hickory, Langley.
Do we try Langley? I think we have enough for Langley.
Yeah.
We could do Langley. We'll have a vote coming up.
Whoever wins this race. Whoever wins this race.
We'll talk about it for race 2, probably. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. All right, good luck. Restart ahead. On to lap 45 of 100. Malone, he wanted to capitalize, wasn't able to. And behind their wheel-to-wheel, William Johnson, Maximilian Bianco. Sliding, shifting, swaying, Keith Ingram. Make that Chase Ingram now. Trying to fend, trying to clash. Here comes Malone. Jacob Malone to the inside. The Jordan Brand Camry. Top end sits Mosteller in the Tin Can Toyota. Contact with the leaders. Malone and Ramos. Check up for the rest of the pack. And here comes Sean Rowe. McLaughlin goes for a spin outside the top 10. And from leading most of this race to third. Welcome to halfway. It's a Toyota top 3, Chevrolet sitting 4th and 5th. Bianco, Workman, and Jacob Malone now sits head of the table with less than 50 to go. Sean Rowe is there. Wanted to peek one way, wasn't able to get it. Thought about dropping back the other. Bumper tap. Was that able to work? I'm not exactly sure just yet. Rowe will go in shallow into turns 3 and 4. Gavin Austin, that's the Wendy's Bullet in his Chevrolet. He goes a lap down. Cody Workman will stay in the tire tracks as the mirror folds of Mosteller. Sean Rowe wants the lead. Pulls to the back bumper. David Johnson around. Rowe is there. Pressured into the braking zone goes Malone. Rowe will swoop to the bottom, but the lap traffic will force for him to concede. Maybe another shot within the near future within the handful of laps. Now lap traffic in front of Malone. Malone to the left wing, slides up the track. Here comes Sean Rowe, bottom side of the racetrack. Can this one work into 3 and 4? It does. Sean Rowe, new race leader. That's Van Leer in the Sunoco Ford. Fighting to stay on the lead lap. It has created a cluster of cars fighting and clawing for the same position. Cody Workman. Oh, loose on the bottom. A peak nearly 4 wide. Maximilian Bianco. Bump. But he doesn't run. Malone caught the quarter panel of Workman, and they're still 3 wide for second. Daniel Mosteller continues to watch on the perfect view in IMAX as the fight for second continues. 4, nearly 5 cars deep. Here comes Chase Ingram, his McDonald's Chevrolet, now maybe 2.5 car lengths back. And while this goes on, Sean Rowe has broken away to nearly a 2.5 advantage. Mosteller moves the Young Life Chevrolet as he'll now move into the 3rd position behind. It's still Maximilian Bianco, now forced to run side by side with Workman. Malone versus Mose, 2 Toyotas. This for the 2nd position. Puts it in the wall, but it won't bend the fiberglass body. Daniel Mosteller now back to 2nd. And if anyone has a car, trouble, lap traffic, that is in the outside wall and out of harm's way, we stay green. 30 drivers took the green flag after we capped the lobby at 30 for the hard-nosed racing you see now at Lanier. Mosteller looking to chase down Sean Rowe, one of the few drivers that has what it takes to get it done. He has led the majority of this race until the untimely caution. Now Sean Rowe looks to see if he can hold on for the better half of 30 laps. Does the the General Tire last is now the question. Remember, these are a harder compound tire than you would see with the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, the NASCAR O'Reilly Series, the NASCAR Cup Series. If I'm not mistaken, even a harder compound tire than you would maybe see with the Hoosier tires with the Pro and Super Late model. There's Sean Rowe. It's Moss Stellar, Malone, and Workman. And you can watch Workman now. Listen to the inputs. When he gets back to the gas. At 195 to 197. Gavin Austin turns sideways, up out of the way. And now less than a second and a half. That's the difference. Checking the lap to lap. This is the difference between Daniel Mosteller and Sean Rowe. .26 to go. Looks to navigate Van Leer. At this rate, for sure, another race is bound to happen. A slip up by Mose. It will give the advantage to Sean Rowe. Now opens the gap up over a second and a half. And it's tougher for these cars to run side by side, including with lap traffic. And Van Leer not giving any leeway to the race leaders. It's allowed Jacob Malone to close in. Frank DeAngelis around bottom side of the racetrack. Malone forcing Van Leer wide. These two have had a quick run in. Cody Workman. He'll have an opportunity to watch. From watching to now being a part of it, Van Leer may have caught the rear bumper of the Young Life Chevrolet. Trouble! And into the outside wall goes Jacob Malone. He was running third. Caution will wave. And now we'll go for a slide. We'll all wonder what occurred. Lap traffic. Michael Previtt. Try to merge in behind Moss Stellar. And Jacob Malone. Nowhere to go. So the caution will wave. Pit road is wide open. And with 19 to go, all the leaders have come on in to get the fresh General tires and get ready to set off for another run. Give some time for the leaders to catch back to the main group after being on pit road, and we'll get ready to go again. So they get the one to go this time. And we'll get ready to go. $15 laps remaining. Sean Rowe, contact with Mosteller. Malona slam to the back bumper. Rowe goes up the track. Mosteller to the race lead. Rowe turns Mosteller into the outside wall. We'll lose multiple positions at hand. Chevrolet now leads the herd. That's Maximilian Bianco. Sean Rowe to the outside. Gives a bump to Bianco. $11 to go. Cody Workman watching on. A 2-for-1 special may be in order. Maximilian a bump. Sean Rowe goes through. Payback is in order. Door to door into 3 and 4. The Davidson Camry on the outside, that's Sean Rowe. The low Chevrolet on the bottom, that's Maximilian Bianco. Behind the Young Life Chevrolet, Cody Workman also has Chase Ingram, who turns him for third. Workman goes around, back across the track. We're gonna have a restart. Don't you just love short tracks? And the damage to Mosteller gets worse. He's out. Workman, payback to Chase Ingram. Mosteller, you can see the frustration with him and Sean Rowe. When he was the one that caught the door. We'll have a restart. Not too many laps left remaining, but enough indeed to make this one interesting. We'll get the one to go now, so it's a 3-lap dash to the finish. Bianco versus Rowe. Ingram with Bryce Fish. Three laps from Georgia. Let's go. Chase Ingram turns Sean Rowe back across the field. And now the caution will wave. And I think payback may be in order here. Sean Rowe quickly closing up to Chase Ingram. Well, at least entertainment's in order tonight. Not to please, I think. I think Josh Kenyon is saying, what do you mean? What did I do? Watch back on the initial restart. I just flat got into him. Lights out for a restart. Overtime. Chevys and Fords now flood the Fast Four. Josh Kenyon, Maximilian Bianco. Let's do it. Kenyon slipped on the start. Jordan Jung, who has never won a race in our night in America, fights for second. Salamanca, one to go from Lanier. Can Josh Kenyon in the Cacti Chevrolet put down the bumper? He slipped off turn 2 and finds the outside wall. Maximilian Bianco wins it in Lanier, Georgia. Jordan Jung, best finish he has seen. He'll find second. Zachary Truel rallies for third. And the attrition was on. How about it? Let's go talk to your race winner. And before we do that, let's actually talk to the drivers that may have had a great shot at winning this one. Josh Kenyon. Kenyon, you were close. Let's say it again. Kenyon, you were close until turn 3. What did you see in that overtime?
That was a tough race for me. I got wrecked pretty early on, made my way back up. Yeah, I don't know. My tires were kind of shot, and this was actually a really fun race. And coming off 2, just pushing hard. Max is really fast here. You know, good win for him. And tried to save the car. And I gave the inside line to the 17 because I was trying to save my car, and then he just junked me. So, you know, Asphalt Media's finest here, Jordan Jung. We'll see him next race. But, yeah, it was a fun race, and thanks for hosting.
Did Jordan Jung get into you?
Yeah, I mean, he absolutely shit me. I gave him the inside line when I was trying to save the car, and he just junked me going into the final lap, turn 3. But, I mean, I don't know. We'll see next race.
Indeed. Josh Kenyon coming up short. More racing left to come. Let's talk to that of Jacob Malone. You were in Mosh Pit with Chase Ingram. What were you guys discussing?
Nothing. He said what's up. That's all.
Were you pretty upset with what happened?
I mean, it's just a loud car on a short track. You can't really be that worked up about it.
So he was on the lead lap. I don't know if that makes things any different.
The 45? I was in 3rd when I ran over. Kinda,
Weren't you the 45 car?
I was the 45 car that was.
Excuse me, sorry. I'm talking about. I just confused you with Sean Rowe. That's the one I need to speak to because Ingram did ship Sean Rowe.
Worked up. Yeah.
With you at the 45, yes. How did you feel about that?
I mean, you know, it's just racing. I didn't expect him to check up, but he was letting people by overall, so it's just. I can't really be mad at him. He was doing his job as a lap car, staying in his lane, and didn't expect the speed difference, so it's technically on me. Just disappointing because I felt like I had a lot of speed.
Well, I gotta ask you, more grassroots?
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
So what is it about this car here? Because, at least for me, this is actually more fun to call than a lot of people think.
It's interesting. It's very easy to get loose under braking, and with the new update, I think they changed the setup slightly, so it's even more loose. You know, I like the Xfinity car a lot on these grassroots tracks, so I think that kind of correlates to me at least having a little bit of pace in these cars. I don't I don't race these cars whatsoever, so it was a little interesting to be upfront with this machine. But no, I mean it's very sensitive, and you know, you got to be patient with the car, of course. Like in the first run, I don't think I was full throttle down the straightaways pretty much at all. I was trying to manage my rear tires so in case we did go green all the way. I just wanted to keep saving those. But no, it's like the best way to put it was the Darlington Next Gen package for real life, when they really weren't full throttle that much, and they were talking about that a lot. So I think that's the best way to correlate how the car drives throttle wise.
That's awesome. Well, we did go ahead and put a poll out for some of you guys to vote. We're going to continue the grassroots feel. USA, Langley, Fairgrounds, Kern County, which one did you want?
USA.
It's in Lakeland, Florida.
Yeah, it's technically a home track for me, so I'd like that.
Really? Where are you based out of?
I'm a little bit north of Tampa and Land O'Lakes. So.
Oh, how about that?
Yep.
Do you buy their butter at all or no?
Yes, it's good butter. that's the only butter we get here.
I'm guessing that is packed in your Publix.
Yes, it's really bad. You know, I got a Publix right outside of my neighborhood right now. In fact, I live very close to Dylan Basin, so me and him are in a way neighbors. We live in the same neighborhood. Went to the same school.
Okay, so he's not in Lakeland, and I had a sneaking suspicion that he wasn't.
It's weird. I think so. It's weird, but yeah, he lives where I live. I'll just say that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's cool. Well, nonetheless, a lot of fun, a lot of excitement out of how things have been for this race. We know Concord was fun. You got to run Concord, right?
No, I didn't feel good, so I just slept.
Did you ever get to watch back on it?
No, I really wanted to race though. I was like, Concord might sound that sounds fun, and I don't like. I would have liked the race.
Well, nonetheless, at least you had the opportunity to kind of see what we got tonight. Hopefully, more racing to come. It's going to be close between Langley and USA. That's what I'm watching right now. Because we're just a mere, what, 36%, 33% in between?
It's funny because the only win I have in here is a short track. It was modifieds at New Hampshire.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was a lucky win right there. But I think I've had pace, so I want to see if I can actually go get a win on speed. If we did a Martinsville race and like the next gens, you know, because I'm a next gen merchant, I think I'd be pretty fast.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. I think we're going to close the poll. It's going to head to Langley. So we're going to stick with Langley. Will we have a race 3? It depends on how many people tune in. It depends on how many drivers viewing at the end of the day. So fun. Good luck.
Thank you, man. Have a good one. Good luck calling this.
Absolutely. We're very grateful for that and everyone that's been hanging out with us. Let's go ahead and kind of make a driver group call. Demos, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Driver group call. Who should we bring in? Zachary Troll. Great answer.
Okay, yeah.
We're going to bring that in. All right, I got to ask. This is your opportunity for you guys to kind of be... do we bring Frank... I don't...
You might not want to drag him right now.
Yeah, I didn't... Yeah, he... No.
I'm just saying.
He gets X amount of time online before I worry about his mouth.
Oh.
Well, it's running, to say the least.
Oh no. Oh no. Is it about WWE or?
Well, it's also is.
iRacing.
I don't know. Maybe I plead the fifth.
Okay. Well, at the end of the day, you guys got to see grassroots with the ARCA stock car. What'd you think?
I enjoyed it. Surprised I finished third, really. I normally don't run too good.
Is this the best thing on the service at this point in time?
Don't disrespect mini stocks, bro.
Yes.
Come on. Don't disrespect the mini stocks.
Mini stocks are pretty cool. So I gotta ask you guys, do we do more of this? Because honestly, this is... I love doing iRacing when it's fun. And there's some combos that people want that's not fun to call. Stuff like this is very fun to call. Because You just don't know. Like, you generally don't know. It looks good. It feels good. I do a lot of grassroots stuff, so it's fun. The ARCA car is fun to call on iRacing. Point blank, bullseye. What is it like from a driving standpoint? Does it feel grassroots? Does it not? Is like the higher end of it?
Yes, it does. Yes.
So
Like, throttle
fun.
control.
It does.
Yes, like throttle control is like the most important thing. It's so much fun.
Oh yeah. Yep.
That's cool.
That was like a really nerdy answer. I apologize.
So where do we continue to go? Because we're hitting all the short tracks for free. I mean, do we... When's the last time we went to Kern County? What, 2024? Maybe early 2025?
That's too fast-paced of a short track. We need a short track so I can retaliate on Sean Rowe.
Is that why you guys go to Langley? Oh yeah, how was that?
I don't even think I have.
Jordan Jung is the.
You know,
that's
I wasn't really mad at Sean Rowe. I was more mad at his spotter for not like telling him that it really wasn't that much my fault as much as his, and then I got straight line the next corner for that.
Is that
You
why
guys
you're
were
doing
putting... You guys were putting the hammer down, though. I mean...
Hey, he's standing on business, man. I love that type of banter night in America.
it? Yeah.
Let the drivers handle it. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I even got a little upset with somebody and was, showing them like, hey, I didn't forget about what you did to me earlier.
I'm not gonna lie, I think we only kicked one person.
But that's what, yeah, but that's kind
Only
of,
105.
You can get that on a short track, right? You can do that. Not really, I didn't want to hurt them, but I want to let them know, like, hey,
You could like
I'm a
bump
little
people back.
frustrated.
We're definitely in a boys have at it type of night, but I think the respect level is there. When we saw Chase Ingram just pile drive people, that was enough for us to go, all right, pull the trigger, he's out of
He
here.
pile drove me on
the-
lap 10. Just, and he didn't, no doubt it was intentional. Sorry.
No, you're good. The funny part about that race was we were going into turn 1. I was like 7th, and I was like, wow, everybody's racing respectful. And then I got dumped immediately right after I said that. But other than that,
Yeah,
I thought it was
you got
fun.
dumped lap 1, turn 1.
Yeah,
That was pretty interesting.
yeah, but we made it back.
So we're
Well,
going to
I'm excited.
Langley. I'm a little bit curious if we'll need a bump. Do we? You think 32 drivers is good enough?
Yeah,
How
that's
about you just cap it at 32 people and just let
Yeah.
them
I think
We're just going to
that's-
keep it at 32. Like, first come, first serve. Did we see any ARCA Gen 4s? I think I saw one.
Yes,
Carson Freeman.
Carson Freeman, yes.
Carson Freeman, you get a shout out because you drove an ARCA Gen 4. Just want to make that very... This has to be a day race, I think, right? Does this have to be a day race?
no.
No,
It could be
Langley's
night,
got
yes, it could be
lights.
That could be night.
Langley has lights?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we sure?
Yes, 100%.
We did an e-ticket once where Darlington had lights and the lights didn't turn on.
Langley's like the really flat one that's only left, right? There's no straightaways.
They rendered in the lights at Concord, but didn't illuminate the lights.
Can we please run back Concord at night?
No!
Like, that was like a lot of...
I couldn't see. We'll put it in the daytime. There's
We
one of
could-
those things that they're only cool because it was a mistake.
Nah, do Langley night.
We
Yeah,
need
I
to run
promise
that
it has
back
lights.
again,
I
though.
promise
That
you it
was-
has lights.
Langley night.
Do
Well, I
like
mean, we're doing
Rocky
Langley
Canyon
day.
night.
Oh, come on.
We're doing Langley around golden hour.
Come on, tempers are fine. We gotta have night racing.
We might have a third race. We'll see if we have a third race tonight. That's gonna be the real question.
I think we should. We're having a lot
I
of
think
fun
we
tonight.
should.
I'm
Yeah,
having a lot of
it's been
fun.
a-
As long as I'm
it's
having
been a-
fun calling the races. That's what it comes down to. At this point, for Enter Night to happen, I need to A, have fun calling the races, and B, I just need to have some time. I actually kind of like this start time, too. You won't believe how much more I can get done with that extra hour.
Hey, don't
Just
strike me down here or
straightforward.
laugh at me. But let me throw this out here. Race 3, Legend Charlotte Oval.
All right, goodbye.
No,
Not
it's
happening.
good. It's
Not
good.
happening.
It's good.
It's just not happening.
Are we sticking with short tracks?
I think
tonight?
we have to stick with short tracks tonight. Listen.
Oh,
Okay.
well, we should try out the new Xfinity plate package. I think that'd be fun. We haven't done it here
No,
yet.
because
I
here's the
think we
problem.
should
We're going to get a
do-
little bit later in the night, and I'm going to do a 40-lap, 30-lap race, and the whole field's going to be gone by lap 1. And for 3 to 5 minutes, I am talking to drivers to the point we'll have a restart, right? And, you know, I want to do a super speedway with the idea of we're going to race really well until like 10 to go, where then things will spark off. But you know, after 2 or 3 races, someone's going to think they're Rambo or Superman and go 4 wide. And I'm going to see that bright red McDonald's 01 just right hook someone into the stratosphere. And then I got to wait 5 more minutes. And the viewers have to wait 5 more minutes. I like the grassroots stuff because relaxed yellows are on. Hey, we make a mistake. We make a mistake. Okay, stuff happens, right? Either you can kick him or not. And then we just keep going. Plus, the grassroots stuff is so underrated. We're promoting
Okay.
grassroots racing.
Hey chat, if you want Xfinity Talladega, spam 1 in the chat.
No.
I got one. How about like one of the most random combos ever? Like, I don't know. Like, what if you threw like the IMSA cars at Bristol or something like that? You know,
We did that at
Something
Auto
wild.
Club.
I think we did that
One
Auto
short
Club.
track,
I remember we were
you
like
know,
tandem
something-
drafting. It was fun as hell.
something
So-
like, yeah.
I loved on Project Cars 2 doing the Chevrolet, was it the CL1? Probably on there, I'm not exactly sure. At Texas Motor Speedway, and I've always wanted to do a GT3 race on a smaller oval. I just want to see what it's like. I just want to see how they would race. Like, I
Didn't we-
genuinely want to see it.
Didn't we
That's
do
a
the
lot of
GTP?
ones, John.
That's a lot
Didn't
of
we-
ones by the same person.
No.
Yeah.
Didn't we do the GTP at New Atlanta one time? And it actually was like fun.
Yes, we did. Yes.
Oh,
yes.
that
Yeah,
was one
we
of the
did. That
best.
was so cool.
I remember I
was
flew into the
pretty-
catch
Almost
fence.
won that race.
I remember we did an IRO5 race at Chicagoland, and it was
Oh, I remember that.
it was interesting. It wasn't amazing because you guys really couldn't pass, but you guys were grouped together. It was just waiting for that one pin to fall, and then
I remember
going, you know, oh, Chumba or whatever it's called, Jenga, Chumba. I've been looking at the Tyler Reddick card too much.
The IRO5 was such a fun car back before the DW12 came out.
I did love
I
the
remember when we
IRO5.
did that at Indy the first time. That was a lot of fun. And then he got mad at me because I like hooked a hard right to like win the race and didn't win. He's like, I ruined your
Yeah,
TikTok.
because
That's
I
what you
couldn't,
said.
because that was at the era where I needed to clip things to be popular and get some traction. And when you right hook someone mere 100 yards from the finish and they start bouncing around like exosuits from Advanced Warfare, you start thinking, oh, well, we just spent an hour and a half in this race, and the pinnacle moment that I would clip to hopefully get people to tune in the future got taken away because Demos went boom.
These NR wins are special, man. You got to do what you got to do.
That is
Oh,
true.
yeah.
That is true.
Think back to my first race. Me and Dog
Woof.
slammed him into the wall.
I'm still trying to get that stock car win, man.
I love it. I am still
Trying.
looking forward to more Troll Talks. Let's actually
Yeah.
call out everyone's MLB team right now. Let's do that. I'm gonna look up the MLB standings. I know the Marlins lost today, but
Go
Mine
Yankees.
did very well today. I was very happy.
5-2, tied for the top of the National League East. I know they played the Rockies and the White Sox and just lost to the best team right now in the
They
MLB.
scored 6 runs in the first, or was it 7? They just teed off on Lorenz today.
Are we talking about the Yankees?
Phils.
Oh, the Phils. Did they win?
Oh yeah, they won like, I think it was like 10-1 or 10-2 or
Wow.
something like that. I mean, it was the Rockies, but they teed off on Lorenz first 2 innings. I think they scored like 8
Wow.
runs.
How are the Rockies doing? Okay, they're 2-5. They grabbed. I don't know who the 2 wins were. They got swept by the Marlins. I know that.
Sometimes I feel like a traitor to Americans because I've never watched a single MLB game in my life.
Oh, you're missing.
Wow.
Gosh, you are
Oh my
missing
gosh!
out.
Whoa. That sounds horrific. It's okay. I'm a
I'm from
Florida
New York,
Marlins
too.
fan.
I know things about like the Yankees or something, but I don't know nothing.
I'm a big Florida Marlins fan. It's okay.
The
Florida.
the only thing I
Marlins.
remember watching about baseball was that one Babe Ruth movie that's like an animation with like the bat or the ball. What was that called?
You got me beat. I have no idea.
Oh dang.
I mean, my
remember-
baseball movies I know are Angels in the Outfield, Major
Oh,
League,
Rookie of the
Yes.
year. Rookie of the year.
Rookie of the Year,
That's a good movie.
and then the Rookie. Hello, there's also the
Moneyball.
Rookie. Don't forget the Rookie. The Rookie is great too. I'm sorry, am I lagging? Is the stream lagging at all?
You got
Well,
Moneyball,
I think it
Sandlot,
was when I was looking back on it to see if I got cleaned out or not. It
Major
looked pretty
League.
choppy.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh,
I
loading
don't see how it
error.
could be.
I can't get into session.
Huh, it is. Whoa.
Loading error.
Hey now, what's up with the bit rate?
It's actually really fun.
No, the bit rate's
Oh,
fine.
there we go. We're in.
It's weird.
That was the weirdest
That
thing
is-
that just happened.
Yeah, that's the weirdest thing. I just watched the bit rate explode. Huh. I've never seen that. At least from us. Interesting. Is it like terribly bad or?
That's a viewer question, I believe, unfortunately.
See, I usually look at the live chat to see. Here, let's do this. Frame. Give me a second, I'm just making sure. I think I go to monitor. Monitor. Primary display. Graphic settings. Expand. Sorry, I'm just making sure. No, the refresh rate's where it always is. Is it? Is that where the... Are we sure? I think so. You know, I haven't updated my drivers. Have we had a driver update recently?
I haven't updated mine.
I have not touched mine in like 3 months.
Yeah,
I haven't touched mine in a while either.
I think there
Okay.
was like a week or two ago. But
Okay, because for me, for streaming, that's definitely one of the big things. All right, well, if it continues to be a problem, then we'll continue to keep an eye out for it. But I mean, at the end of the day, 2 races guaranteed tonight. Trying to see if
how many legs are we at?
not exactly sure. But 2 races are guaranteed. We'll see if we get a third one, because there's still things I got to do with the in-person side, and also get some interviews lined up, ready to go. The Kufandy streams are pretty fun. I have new clothes that I have to try out. I'm wearing a Kufandy top right now, as you can see. It is...
Nothing will beat the purple jacket, though.
The purple jacket is great. It's so great. It's in my Planet Coaster Park.
Yep.
It is
Have you
amazing.
showed off your Planet Coaster Park?
I have not shown off my Planet Coaster Park yet.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
know,
join the
I was honestly gonna make fun of you for it, but like it's actually really sick.
It is. See, and that's the thing. Like, you just have to see the vision. I still need you in my park. You need a voiceover one of the rides.
I told you give me a script and I'll practice it for however long.
Can we do it tonight? Can we do it live? Can we do it right now?
Oh my goodness.
Right now. Right now. Right now.
Oh no.
Yes. 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 Okay, give me the trolley. Yeah, I'll send you a script, Demos. Here, I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it in blue carpet right now. Ready?
I'm not doing it right now. You gotta give me like days. Then.
No, I'm not waiting days. Come on.
Not on the stream. Not on the stream. I cannot.
He's going into like a blockbuster movie or something. You don't gotta study it.
You have to study it.
There's a lot of pressure though. I mean, all the header night in America viewers.
Hold on, I'm writing down a script. Give me a second. Okay. This is the easiest thing, Moss Stellar. Ready? And I know you can do it. Are you ready? Are you ready? We're gonna get the. We're gonna. We will stop until it is time.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh yes. This is gonna be great. Oh, we got 3 minutes too. Beautiful. And no one can hear anything. No one can hear anything. Just you and I. You and I in the stream. Hold on. This is so easy. Look at that. Look how easy that is. Look at blue carpet.
Oh, you got it, Demos.
Oh, you got this. You got this.
Hey, I'm qualified. Hold up.
I had to do way more than that. That's nothing.
Oh, that is so easy.
But I enjoyed it though.
Oh,
You get
Well,
that voice though.
yeah, look at that. All he has to do is say, welcome aboard the
I know.
Johnstown Trolley. If you know the Planet Coaster Park, you know, welcome aboard the Johnstown Trolley. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride through our beautiful town. That is so easy. That is so easy. Because the
I can't
trolley
do
is like
that
one of the
right now, man.
smallest thing. Literally, the
can't do that
trolley
right
is
now.
the smallest thing in the park. So it is so easy to get in. I think what we need someone to do is also voice over the bumper cars, and quite literally, I just need someone to scream out, "Let's chumba," and then we'll be good. Like, that's
Tyler-
quite literally all I
Tyler's
need.
gotta do
I
that.
think that's gonna be Tyler Tinsley. That might have to be Tyler Tinsley right there.
I think you should do like
He's
a
listening.
WWE kind of thing. Like, let's get ready to chumba.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Let's get ready to chumba for sure. Van Drugman, nice of him to join us. I think that is so easy. Come on, Demos. It's in blue carpet. It's so awesome. Literally, Demos' lines, guys, is welcome aboard the Johnstown trolley. Sit back and relax.
Do I have to do it right now?
Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride through our beautiful town. I would love for you to do it right now.
Oh, that's, you know, there's too many people watching. I don't know.
There's only 65 watching.
That's a lot of people. That's more than just, you know, one person.
It used to be 600. Imagine it was 2022.
No.
1,200 at the line.
1,200 at the line. All right, Demo, say the lines. Come on, Demos. Shh.
Welcome aboard the Johnstown trolley. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride through our beautiful town.
Yeah!
That
Yeah,
was
I
amazing.
loved it.
You
Heck
nailed
yeah.
it.
I got
Nailed it.
goosebumps
Nailed
right
it.
now.
I'm getting chills.
I did it. Yes.
That is beautiful.
Never let us down.
Never
dude.
let us down. Look at that.
Never let us down.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
I'm clipping it. That's it, Demos. You got it.
All right, we got it done now. Don't have to do it later. Let's go.
Yep.
And in front of
I think
65.
And with 20 seconds to spare.
And with 20 seconds to spare, the crowd erupts.
Woohoo.
And we'll get ready to go green. All right, Langley. It's gonna be fun. Has anyone ever been to Langley Speedway?
I don't even know where it is.
Isn't it in Virginia?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I know my uncle when he was running trucks, he raced there years ago. He
Okay.
told me.
The Craftsman Truck Series?
No, it was a local track, but
Okay.
he used to
Hampton,
run at
Virginia.
Wall Township all the time. But he'd sometimes go like he'd go to Mahoning Valley, Langley. He might have ran at South Boston once.
It wouldn't shock me.
That could be a race 3 race right there. So,
yeah. We'll see. We'll see. It depends on how this goes. It depends on the voice. It depends on what I gotta get done as well. I am waking up earlier and going to bed a lot earlier too.
Hey, I did the line. You gotta do a race 3 now.
Maybe. I don't think that was in the contract. That was not a written form.
Oh, okay.
I think it's got to be a written form. But you got 100 laps here. Oh, look who's... Oh my gosh, Demos, look, it's Sean Rowe. Say hi, Sean Rowe.
Oh, he just PM'd me and said, yo, ... Don't really know.
It means, hey, don't do it.
Hey, if you see smoke on this initial start and you don't see us two, just, you know, you'll know what happened.
Yeah. Well, Dean Brumman is there, and he's in a Dale car.
Oh,
Josh.
Dean's next to me. Oh.
Don't do it. How dare
Jacob
you?
Malone just messaged me, don't hurt me. Like, he thinks I'm gonna straight line him. Because both of these guys bumped me last race. I'm like, gosh.
Wow.
This is a really
Josh.
tough choice for turn 1 here.
No,
Lock
you
in,
can't
dude.
wreck Dean. I'm gonna be so sad if Dean gets involved. I'd be so hurt.
what's up, Zach?
Okay, we got some people that bid into...
So you said something
Langley
last
here.
race about, you know, I'm just gonna say starts with an R and then you got dumped. Don't think about it this race.
Huh?
Huh?
Something
What?
about guys being respectful and then you got dumped the next
Oh.
lap.
Oh, that was not the word I was thinking. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
All right, that's where we're gonna end it.
Jordan Jung isn't in here, so I think I'll
I know.
Let's get ready to rock and roll. Next time by, we're gonna go ahead and get the one to go. 2 Toyotas lined up on the front row here in Langley, Virginia, as we'll get ready for the second race of the night as a part of the ARC Menard Series NASCAR Night in America. Let's get ready to go. The one to go will be displayed. It's been a while since we've done a Miata. Actually, Ed, our driver, just made his Miata start. River Page, up in the Pacific Northwest, was racing Miatas today, in person. Time to go green. Pace car makes the hard left on the pit road, and we're ready to go like the fuse from Langley. Jacob Malone leads lap 1. All 30 drivers still in contention. As they were able to make it to the line for the start of the race, Mosteller moves into second. Aiden Walker back to third. Sean Rosen fourth and under a charge. Nicholas Larson has found his way to the inside. That's the M&M's Camry. Blue look, I believe it's a pretzel car. Yes, it is. It's there. Dean Grummett, Finnegan Myers, nose to tail. They'll continue to fight and claw as Mose is caught in the back half of Jacob Malone. Aiden Walker in the third position, short track driver out of Knoxville, Tennessee. What can Jacob Malone do with already heavy pressure from behind? Lap traffic ahead of him. Mosteller into Malone. That's the first touch of the clash. A bump. And it's going to follow into a run. But can't run too far. Malone still creeping in. Sean Rowe will go back to fourth. Fifth goes to Finnegan Myers. Nicholas Larson is running in the sixth position. Van Drugman in seventh. Bryce Fish in eighth. Dean Drummond and Zayden Cortinez. That's eighth and ninth. But now Cortinez back to 10th. Maximilian Bianco. Remember, he just won at Langley. There he is, riding in a Lanier, the 11th position. Lap traffic blinking ahead. Jacob Malone. While pressure still in Aiden Walker. Where is this going to fight? Where is this going to work? Sean Rowan fourth, Finnegan Myers in fifth. Van Drugman and Nicholas Larson, sixth and seventh. How is this going to work for them? There's Jacob Malone, P2. And Aiden Walker has not really been able to make the charge, the mad dash, to the Malone machine. Three drivers sitting single file. You can see from the overhead view just the different lines these drivers are having to now take. Mosteller, Malone, Walker, Sean Rowe. There's Finnegan Myers in fifth. Van Drugman in the sixth position. Laps being knocked off quickly here at Lanier. They're all chasing the machine dead ahead of them. Daniel Mosteller doesn't hold the fastest lap of this race right now. That is Jacob Malone. Walker, Rowe, Finnegan Myers, Van Drugman, Nicholas Larson. Fight for second, Walker under Malone, and I believe Sean Rowe will join him. Malone to the wall, Rowe into Aiden Walker. And Mosteller will be able to scoop 1/7 of the difference. The Lively Custom Cars Chevrolet. how this one's going to work. Sean Rowe, P3. Watching, waiting. Just a tad bit interested. Top side of the 03 machine. Let's give a quick shout out to whoever that is. Let's see. Is that Gavin Austin? It is Gavin Austin in 27. Always shouting out the ARCA Gen 4 car. And you see the speed difference between that and the modern day ARCA car. Now, Aiden Walker has closed the gap since Mosteller has caught lap traffic. That is something to know. It was about a 1.7 the difference, now a 1.3. Walker has open skies ahead, and by ahead I mean about half a straightaway. Mosteller already somewhat in the first parts of the Hurricane. He's got company behind that are even going to challenge to get the lap back. I believe the 22 will be one of the first drivers to do so. Joshua Fireball Colbreth. Ahead of Mosteller, Chase Ingram, who now resides in 23rd. Yeah, that's the thing. When we do the ARCA racing, we love bringing the ARCA Gen 4 in here just because I love that nostalgia. I know they're not allowed to do that anymore. I just still think it's cool from that era where you'll see these modern day ARCA stock cars, then the legacy ARCA cars would be there, and they would always run at Sonoma, somewhere out west. Now, Aiden Walker has closed in dramatically. It's now a 1.3, 1.1, actually the difference. As a full-on stoppage in front of Mosteller. Ingram, the Chevrolet to the outside, has the McDonald's colors on it. In front, Frank DeAngelis, the all-white, maybe blue Chevrolet. Lana Smoke ahead of Mosteller. That is from Gavin Austin. We'll bring the Fusion to the wayside. Now Aiden Walker's closed the gap. 7/10 the difference. Can he navigate Ingram and DeAngelis in the same Accords? Inside, Aiden Walker. I don't think he's going to get a push. DeAngelis will give him the leeway, so it's mostly a net gain. From the full 1.7 the difference to now 0.8 back. Further back, let's see it, Van Drugman. Him and Finnegan Myers, they're going to dance. That's for 4th and 5th. Sean Rowe, kind of in a world of his own, running in the 3rd position. Lot of traffic behind him, so we'll continue to watch on for 4th and 5th as Finnegan Myers, highest he's ran all day, tries to hunt down the machine in front of him. That and Van Drugman. He'll close to the back bumper. Let the car breathe through the center of the corner. We'll try it again down into turns 3 and 4. Mosteller, heavy company now. Had to find a way around Zachary Truel, so it's a half a second the difference. And that's the thing about being the first driver to catch lap traffic. You get the brunt of it, where there's no separation. And Aiden Walker, who also had challenges to work his way around the impending traffic, the impending cars ahead, well, really didn't have them running side by side. A challenge, yes, but not as big of a challenge as Mosteller, who is first on the scene. Sean Rowe 2 seconds back. Van Drugman 3 and change. Jacob Malone. What is he able to do with this one? Malone into 1, into 2. One car was already stuck on the outside lane, not a factor. Everyone else went for a shuffle, and Nicholas Johnson in the M&M's Camry lost the most spots in the Accords. Actually returned the favor to Jacob Malone. 3 wide, Cody Workman. Elodam Contreras, who was on iRacing's not top 10 this month. Finding somewhat of the outside wall. There's Mose. 59 to go. Elodam Contreras getting the boot scoop boogie, and there goes Aiden Walker. Sean Rowe in third, Van Drugman in fourth. Fifth going to Owen Zenderbaum. Keep the good times rolling. 56 to go. Watching on with Owen Zenderbaum. And Aiden Walker definitely has a pretty significant chance at closing in on the Moss Stiller machine. There's Finnegan Myers. Significant damage to the nose of his Red Bull. A throwback to Jeremy Mayfield. When Mayfield used to pilot the 12 machine when he raced for Penske. Instead of a Ford Mustang back in the day, it was a Ford Taurus. It'll be 53 laps to go this time by, and we're watching Daniel Mosteller consistently put rotations around this track. Sean Rowe P3, Van Drugman P4, a little bit further back, Cody Workman, Zayden Cortines, catching the outside wall, the Cacti Chevrolet, Josh Kenyon. Van Drugman fastly approaching Sean Rowe. Gets underneath him. Not a tag to the bumper yet. Now gets one off turn 4. Laying on each other through the center of the corner. Half a second. Doing what they can, trying what they can. The fight for third. Daniel Mosteller having to deal with lap traffic again. This now, Gavin Austin allowing Aiden Walker to close the gap even further. Now for the difference. One car smoking outside lane. The thing about a caution is it's going to bring them all to pit road. They'll get a fresh set of General tires. And the General tire is really considered like a hockey puck on the in-person side for ARCA East, ARCA West, the ARCA National Touring Series. We question now if that's the case here at iRacing. Lights illuminated here at Langley Speedway. DeAngelis sliding with the car towards the outside wall, no contact with the leaders. 3.9 for the difference. And Walker 3 wide middle. 3/10 the difference. Lap traffic underneath. This is going to be tight for him. 2-4 the difference. While shuffling the deck of traffic, Hayden Walker has not lost any time. Closes right to the back bumper, the Toyota in front of him. That's for the race lead. Can he lay down the bumper? 40 to go. He's trying anything and everything. Walker, jab to the back bumper. Mosteller, traffic ahead, nothing but a brick wall. Nowhere to run. Larson on the outside. The fight ahead is for position. Kendra Larson, 12th and 13th. Eyes up the storm. Back at the tire tracks, 36 to go. And we haven't seen a caution all race. This is absolutely amazing, the short track quality with 30 cars capped of the near 50 plus that definitely wanted to join this session. Amazing racing. And very few drivers out of the race. Chase Kroll, Colbreth, Austin, and Riker Byram, the only ones. Eladom Contreras. Walker is there. Oh, Mosteller got loose. Slips the rear of the race car. Opens the door for Walker, takes full advantage. Side by side for the race lead. Coming to 32 to go. Chevy on Toyota. This is short track racing. Walker led that lap. Now how can Mosteller take it back? Switch up. What was up is now down. Trouble. Two cars into the outside wall. They have to get out of the way. And they should come to pit road. That's Frank DeAngelis. That's Gavin Austin again. And Hayden Walker should be able to walk away. The battle on track, the fight for 7th. Cody Workman, Zayden Cortinez, that's a battle forecast. And Hayden Walker, who saved the General tires to the best, waiting for the track to somewhat cool down with the lights coming on. Running time trials when it came down to the right time at the right moment. Frank DeAngelis back in view. Oh, Mosteller forced to miss the corner. Out by the lap traffic. .26 to go. And this has actually been really enjoyable to watch. Lap after lap. About a second the difference. We'll look at Hayden Walker. He'll be the first one now to catch the lap traffic. He'll grab on to Jacob Malone. Now we know Most has a short run car. I wonder if we get a caution how explosive his tin can design Chevrolet will actually be. Frank DeAngelis. .23 to go. One, 4, 1, 3. What's the gap now? It's starting to come right back. Dean Brummett, the 8 car, will be ahead of Aiden Walker. Brummett will be running in 9th. He's going to be fighting to stay on the lead lap in case of a yellow. Nose damage, but we expect the speeds to be somewhat even. So advantage Mosteller in this case with now 19 laps remaining. You can see Walker peek down to the inside right, little tap there. Trying to get Brummett out of the way. I think Brummett may let him go. Veteran driver. Unless he can get a run-off exit. Won't do it at all. And might actually even give way to Daniel Mosteller, knowing those are the race leaders. Six, 7, 8 the difference. Whether it's in the middle of the corner on exit. 17 to go. Does Mosteller catch back up? Well, he keeps catching the wall, no doubt about it. Trying to mirror the line of Walker and then just do a little bit better. Yeah, that's twice he's got the wall and now lost about a 10th from it. Drugman is 2 seconds back. Bianco and Cortinez, that's 7th and 8th. That's the next closest battle on track with 15 to go. Now, there's still definitely a chance for Mosteller to close that gap. He's just going to need things to fall his way. I mean, it's now back to almost a full second disadvantage. Car's just not biting off exit the way Aiden Walker's able to make a roll. Now nearly a full second disadvantage. Josh Kenyon flips the grass. $12 to go. Show us what you got. $10 to go now. The lap traffic in play. Chase Ingram, Zayden Cortinez. It's ahead of Aiden Walker. Elinam Contreras. And that wasn't much of a fight for him. Caution-free race. Lap 24, a 92 for Aiden Walker. That's how many laps he's led. Mosteller, 62, a 92. And what's looking to be a caution-free effort. $7 to go. The battle's on track. Bianco, Martinez. This is actually in front of the race leader. Martinez will be put a lap down. Walker will hold strong. Mosteller tries to gain ground, but now kind of just stuck in this middle ground. 4 to go this time by. How about Langley? What a class of a race it has put on. From the dips and the sways and 3 to go, Aiden Walker, a joyride from start to finish. Mosteller 1-3 back. Stuck with traffic. Not able to make a big change just yet. And it's 1 to go. Aiden Walker will win a caution-free race from Langley. He does it in race 2. Most finishes second. Sean Rowe will come home third. Owen Zenderbaum will get the bumper from Van Drugman. He goes sideways. Drugman in the third. Zenderbaum will have to settle for 6th. And the final driver on the lead lap. Walker wins. Let's talk to him. Aiden Walker, John Ramos, you got a copy?
Yep.
How about it? Big time win. How'd you do it?
Really just a lot of tire saving. Definitely a little bit different driving style than what most people usually have, especially if, this is definitely a short track that you can do with the ARCA car. And I don't think I hit full draw like more than 10 times that race, if I'm gonna be totally honest. So lots of throttle control, which definitely played a role with the tires and things, with the rear start going away with Demos and especially Jacob there. With early on, I know Malone really messed up the rear tires, but
did you expect this race to be well, what it really is, and a caution-free one?
I was not expecting it to go caution-free. I was honestly thinking there was going to be at least one caution, because that's usually how these races go, and honestly, no cautions made it even easier, so very fun race. I always love Langley. It's just a fun track, especially the ARCA car. So, fun battle with Demos. Sorry, Sean Rowe, for putting you in the wall like on lap 2 or something. But yeah, fun race. So,
indeed, congratulations.
Thank you.
And that is Aiden Walker, ladies and gentlemen. He wins it, and that will be the final stream of the night. I know we usually only do 2 streams now. You can hear my voice going, mainly because I've been doing a lot of sports media today. I've been up, by the time I go to bed, I'm going to be upwards of maybe 20, 21 hours being up, but just very glad that we're able to get 2 streams in 1 week. So exciting, so fun, and so much more left to come. I'm John Ramos. My next in-person broadcast will be April 18th at Toledo Speedway. I know a ton of you guys may be going to that one, so excited for that. Also have more in-person races coming on. ARCA East at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway, with Dominion pit reporting that ASA Stars National Tour event. You guys have a great rest of your Friday evening. Make it a good Friday. How about that? And hopefully a great Easter to follow. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.